You good? I won't muck up here. Hi everybody, we'll just give you a few seconds just to relax, get into the vibe of the room. We've got everybody in pretty much. Right, hello, that was quick. A good afternoon and a very warm welcome to the Harcourts Four Season Auction Rooms. I'm Linda Warren-Davey along with Mark McGoldrick. We're your auctioneers for this afternoon, and it's an absolute pleasure to be presenting this range, this 8 properties here for auction. Look, we're joined today by our business owners, our managers, and on their behalf I want to acknowledge and thank our sellers for their choice of agency with this very important transaction. It's a real privilege to have you as our client, and we wish you a very successful outcome. Now, behind your lead marketing agent is a huge team of resources. They include specialists in residential, lifestyle, commercial property, both sales and property management, and our team on the floor today, Scott, Rachel and Jeremy, and I said they're a great resource and they make it all happen here behind the scenes. Also, a big welcome to those that are viewing our live stream. Now, today it's an exclusive opportunity for cash and unconditional buyers in the rooms. You are being offered first rights, and we wish you all the very best with your bidding strategies. Terms and conditions under which we conduct our auctions. These have been provided in your auction packs throughout the marketing. That would have been distributed throughout the marketing campaign. We hold our auctions in line with the conduct of auction provided by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand. Again, I just want to confirm that all bidding here today, it is accepted on a cash and on an unconditional basis. If you have any aside agreements with your agents, they remain in place. Confidential reserve prices have been set and provided by our sellers to both Mark and I when that reserve price has been met, exceeded or under further instructions. The highest bid that's accepted by either Mark or I will be the successful purchaser. Now, disputes are simply resolved by reverting to the last undisputed bid. We can nominate the sum by which the bidding can be raised. Sometimes we do this just as a pathway. We can also refuse a bid if we deem it's not in the best interest of the auction or of our sellers. Now, as per clause 2.5, the auctioneers, Mark and I, we have that authority to make a bid on behalf of our sellers. It's always less than that confidential reserve price. We clearly identify it as a vendor bid. We will also do our best to acknowledge any agents who are here acting and bidding on behalf of their clients. Now, clause 2.6 in that conduct of auction, that states that the vendor, they can withdraw the property at any time before it's been sold and without disclosing that confidential reserve price. And this is where it's essential, if you are serious about purchasing property here today, you try to remain in front, you try to remain with the lead bid at all times. If we don't meet the reserve price here on the floor, the person that holds the highest bid, they will have that opportunity to have a confidential negotiation with either Mark or I out of the rooms. Sometimes the property is sold out of the rooms and it's not brought back in here for further bidding. Now, if you are successful this afternoon, you're just going to have a couple of obligations to evidence the sale once this hammer has gone down. And that will be to sign the memorandum of contract. That's where you're acknowledging receipt of the guide booklets. Secondly, you'll be paying that 10% deposit. That's 1/10 of the purchase price. And lastly, just complete any other documentation if required by your lead marketing agent. So look, that's the T's and C's. I think we've got through those pretty quickly, and just love seeing that Christmas tree there in the corner. It's making us feel a little jolly, is it?
I think we're even allowed to have it as of tomorrow, aren't we, really?
Oh, yeah.
1st of December.
The 1st of December. Okay, I'll hand you over to Mark and I'll be back soon. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Linda. Welcome, everybody. Good luck today in your endeavours. Thanks to our sellers. In fact, our first of those being represented by Jackie Frame. Jackie working with Sue Mercer up at Innis Springs. And an exciting time of year to be purchasing property up here. And centrality is key today, Jackie. Right in the village. 30G, Conical Hill Road in Innis Springs. Pretty funky, pretty cool, and all ready for you to go. So thanks, Jill, for your instructions, and you've had a good tenure with the property. That's excellent. This one's a stratum and freehold, the old unit title, and you would have seen the pre-contract disclosure that Jackie and Sue have made available to you. The legal description was Unit 7 Deposit Plan 406202 in the Canterbury Land Registry, and Unit 78 on that same deposited plan. Clause 27 is the chattel list that you work with today, so it's extensive and it's lengthy and just forms part of your purchase price today. There's no changes to that. The settlements are 23rd of January 2023 If you've sought a different date in writing and we've agreed to that, then we'll work with you on that. Just on that pre-contract disclosure form, you may have noticed that there is a sum of $3,000 that's been deposited by our vendor. Just in good faith, there's an upcoming account that's going to zero off more than enough. So Jackie's made you all aware of that. A little bit of real estate 101, isn't it, in terms of that diamond hard central core of Hanma. It's funky, it's cool, it's pretty jazzy. It's ahead of its time in terms of what it offers you, I think, because it's obviously stylish and spacious, but if lock and leave is your thing, or a little bit of extra income is your thing, then this is the one that you should be buying. Really smart inside, good decor, gets that sun out on the balcony here with those breathtaking views. They're yours for the taking, and spend as much time as you like there. Kitchen's all integrated into that spacious living, good bedrooms here, and of course the parking is good as well. You know what's on offer in the home. Just be wary of the dreaded pedal car as you walk out your front door. Might just get you across the toes. Okie dokes, well, let's get it sold. 30G Conical Hill Road. We'll start the auction now. Yoko, you might like to call out an opening bid for me. What about that?
400,000.
Sean in a speech to the punch at 4. You were going to say that too, weren't you, Yoko? At 4. Carry on at a 20 if you like. 420, James, working with those good people there. 440 at the quarter mile. 460. You told me it was going to be your day today. 460 on Conical Hill Road. At 20 more at 480 with you, Sean. And 5 now. 500, just 2 in the race. Now, you better get a bid in, otherwise you're going to miss out. 510, welcome in. Good luck to you at 510. 3 in the race. What's the next move? At 510,000 only for this. 520, sir. Good. Counting that up at 520.
530.
530, Tristan. Excellent bidding. At 530. 530,000. Maybe get a little bit on the side. Use it all for yourself. At 535. 535. You could probably walk down to the pools in your bathing costume from here. 540. So he goes back in front. 540,000, and we're doing well. What's our good man saying there, Shawnee? We're at 540 just at the moment. Counting in the easy fives. 545. Doing it with distinction at 545.
550.
550 is a nice bid there too, Tristan. Good work. At 550. Who's it to be? Who's going to prevail? At Conical Hill Road. 550. 555, sir. Nice work. At 555. 555,000. That daily exercise, Conical Hill, just right in front of you, of course, sir. At 555.
560.
560 is done with a plume. We might get some instructions, Jackie. At 560. At 560 now. Still in front, at the front.
Yep, we're on the market.
We are on the market. That means the reserve's been breached and I can sell now at 560. So now's the time to act. Otherwise, these good people at the front, Yoko's doing his stretches to sign the agreement. 560 first chance.
565.
In the nick of time, sir, at 565. Didn't think you'd get it that easy. At 565.
570.
570. Worthwhile it is too. At 570. 570. 5 3/4. 575. Doing well. You know we're selling, Shawnee. 575. Just to remind you. That's all right. 575.
580.
580. Good bid. At 580. Which is your favourite cafe? We like Powerhouse, don't we? 580. And you lead. At 580, second call, you can visit Jackie, you can visit Sue and Harley any day you like. 81. 81's a change of pace.
583.
Puts up to 583. 583,000. Anyone lying in wait? No sudden movement, Sophie. 583. One more.
86.
86. You stick with your twos and good on you. 586. You can't replace location. Just remember that. At 586, we're selling away. 586. It's a good decision. At 590.
92.
92. 592,000. 30G Conical Hill. They called it G because when you go in, you go, G. 592. Second chance.
595.
595 and pop in the 6 and see how we go.
98.
98. high octane jet fuel bid, 598. 6 and 00 squares us off and rounds it off at 600.
605.
605 is a good move. Good audacity there. 605. Strategy, psychology. 605. Second call at the figure. Murmurings all around at 605. Twice. Third. Nice little market across the road in the weekends. 605. Have we done our best? I'm always one for symmetry. 606 got a good ring to it. 606? Could be the best 1,000 you ever spend at 605. Tristan Yoko, I think we've got there, Sean, unless you're lying in wait for that. It's 606, 30G Conical Hill Road. Very good bidding. I have to commend you. I'll console you later, but to these good people, we'll celebrate. 605. Property's going, and gone and sold. Well done. Well done, Yoko. Well done, Tristan. It was a good effort. Thanks to your bidding, you boys, and nice work there too. Good fortune. Right, we're coming back to Christchurch now, but we are going to another place with magnificent views at Cashmere, 3 Betty Roberts Lane in the Cashmere Estates. Piece of architectural magic here. It is a progressive neighbourhood, and I see Betty Roberts herself. She was a leader in the progressive movement, so I think that is totally apt and very much rings true. Absolute breathtaking creation, and from the family, Diane, you're representing us today, but that lad of yours does a good job, and I really commend it to you. Thanks for your custom. Jeffrey Twiss, of course, leading the future of real estate, has had a super campaign, made everything available and accessible to you. And Jeffrey, I know how much you've enjoyed doing the open homes here at 3 Betty Roberts Lane in this freehold estate, 570 square metres. Legal description is down and accurate there. You can settle hopefully on as early as the 16th of December, but we may have to wait for the Code of Compliance. If so, it will be 5 working days after that, but I think things are well in train, aren't they? So hopefully we get that sooner rather than later. Council are in good form at the moment, so you should be in good nick. This is the first one I've done in this part of our city, and I was just so impressed with the position, the outlook, the shelter that you've got in this particular little valley, but not nearly as impressed as I was when I came onto the property here at 3 Betty Roberts. Man, she is a striking looking home, and just got instant confidence from the blend of materials that's been used, the beautiful hardwoods, the steel involved there, concrete block, lovely plywood in that ceiling, exposed aggregate concrete, and of course the gorgeous garden. The combination is marvellous. Look at the spread of living with that lovely monopitch, almost ski jump roof. There's a lot of engineering gone into that, and that central shaft just holds it so strong and robust. That means you work all around there, it's open, but you delineate as absolutely you like. Throw the doors back and just enjoy your views down to the main divide and across our city. You'll spend a lot of time out here. It's very private. Back and behind, well, you've got the extra media room or maybe an extra sleeping space if you need it like that. Study and work from home. Bedrooms are cosy. Do you leave the big barn door slide back from the laundry? I think you should show it off, but you may choose to tuck it away. Excellent garaging in the home. The bathrooms and ensuite are just beautifully appointed. Designer kitchen, of course. Striking place to be, and one you can stay absolutely as long as you like at Betty Roberts. Looking for a progressive buyer now who might start us away in the bidding with a good strong bid, if you will. What's it to be? My old friend, I know you've done your homework. You'll have some sort of strategy worked out. Who's it to be on this special day? Be the first ever occupants. Beautiful big hardwood deck, architectural elegance.
1-2.
1-2, there's Peter Fitzharding from our team. Good on you, Peter. 1,200,000, well done. Reasonable place to start. 1.2 million. Maybe you go straight to the 1-3, you tell me. But at 1-2, we're away at the rear. 1,200,000 first call there. Second call, don't let me deter you. 20, okay, welcome in, sir. Good on you. 1-2-20. 1-2-50. Straight back, Peter. There we go. 1-2-50. Awesome houses surrounding. You've got the best of the bunch there. 1-2-50 and 70. Thank you, sir. Here I am waffling on. I should be counting your numbers. At 1-2-70. Good work. 2 in the race just at the moment. Do we go 1-3, Peter? Good man, he does at 1-3. Knows how to bid and buy and help his people there too. 1-3. You're flanked by a good one there, sir, too, as well. Don't you worry about that. At 1-3, that's the figure to beat. Got 20 for me? At 1-3, just at the stage. First call. Second call. Third call. Hard to replace. At 1-3. It's brand new. Ready for you, sir. At 1-3. Test them out. Final chance there at that figure. Swiftly with a 10, just to stay in the race. 1-3 at this stage. Peter, leading the race, as you often are, just below my selling instructions, so I'll offer you the chance to buy. If you'd come and have a chat in private, that'd be great.
just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And you may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. 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 I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. Can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. Oh, clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
I used to be the lost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work.
Thanks for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Good things can take time, can't they? And 3 Betty Roberts Lane. Well, it took a long time in the creation, so a little 20-minute chat, surely not too harsh. Look, we've made some progress out of the room with the bid that was at 1.3 and now has graciously been increased and hopefully to buy. So the spokesperson, Peter Fitzhardy from Harcourts, just on the amount of the increase, the new bid. 1,400,000. So I look to our vendors at 1.4, I've got permission to say. We are on the market and selling, team. There we go. 3 Betty Roberts Lane, a new owner we will find. Have we found it? At 1.4 and I'm selling. First call with that figure. Now's your house, sir. Second call. Is it a 5 or a 10 or maybe you just go boom with a 25? Third call, 1.4. Hey, good news, team. What an epic day in real estate for you guys. And well done, Peter. Thanks for your help. Jeffrey Twist, great campaign at 143 Betty Roberts Lane. It's going, gone and sold. Thank you, sir, for your bidding. Well done, Jeff. Mr. Gilbert will keep you waiting, Becky. Jeremy, we're going to Torquay Place. Not Torquay, England, but pretty serene and peaceful place to be. It's a wonderful family home, this one. And, oh, got the wrong one. There we go. So, Nathan Gilbert, here we go. If you're looking for confidence in a real estate proposition, then Christian, I think people can take good note of this one here. Cul-de-sac living. 50-metre walk through to Edgar McIntosh Park. Lovely spot to be. House-proud neighbourhood. And a good, cracking red brick and tile home in Brindwa. I think we're on to a good one here, aren't we, Nathan? This one's a freehold parcel, 607 square metres, I think ideal. Legally described in an accurate fashion. The chattel list includes a wood fire for you, so that's not long installed, Nathan, either, as I think the last year or two. The rest of the chattels are exact. In before Christmas, I love saying those words, 16th of December 2022. You might even catch the lawyers for some conveyancing before you go on your break. Well, I think it certainly meets the criteria that must be high on your buyer's checklist in terms of a good locality, well done with the school zones, a good parcel of land, it's in good order, faces the right way, got good sun, nice layout, good spaces, good hearty timber floors, good shot of it there. It's a warm home, which you're going to appreciate. Good flow. The extra space with the kitchen dining is excellent as well. Bedrooms are all in place. You've got a lot of space at the rear of the home. It's an easy assignment to impress your own style upon the home, but you know the area is rock solid in terms of good community and close to the shops, good transport straight into the city as well. And if I mention the Burnside High School zone, I'm going to do it again because it will underpin your value for years to come. Rightio, Torquay, number 32, Torquay Place. No Torquay, just Biddy. That's what I would say. Coming out good today, Jimmy. There must be like a mid-5 for this, I reckon. Would be a good place to start, don't you think? No, ma'am, you misheard me. Mid-5, I thought was a good start. Look, we'll start at a 5. What about that? I don't want to mislead you. 500, good on you at 5. Now, we've got some competition over here at 500,000. Count to 20 from here if you like, but otherwise, we just keep working. First call at 5, second. Third call at 5. I'm going to place one vendor bid at 520, ma'am. If you don't have any competition, I wouldn't do that again to you. But at 520, I'll just give you a bit more of a roadmap to where we need to be. At 520, I invite you back at 540. Good value there in that number. Just 520 on a vendor bid. Like I say, my final, that was a nod at 540. Sir, we can't sell the house with a shake of the head. 520. What do we think? Is that Riley helping you out? He'll explain that we're clearly well below the reserve price, so I'm just putting a vendor bid saying, and you are too far away. Just at 520 at this stage. 540, appreciate it. 540. Now be quick in competition, otherwise I'm going to offer these good people the opportunity. At 540 only for this rock solid beauty. Great double garage with the property. Don't forget that. 540, put your own mark on the property. First, second, third. You appear to be my only bidder. I'd love to offer you the opportunity to buy. We've got a work to do, but we don't mind that.
Is your heart racing? Is there fire in your veins? Are your bones burning? Is your skin yearning? 'Cause you're driving me insane. I kinda feel like I saw the light. You got me way up 1,000 miles. Can we stay right here in this atmosphere like we're flying out in space? Don't look down. Up this high, I'll never hit the ground. Don't look down. See the sky, we're gonna reach it now. Don't look down. Are your hands shaking? Are your fists breaking? Are you climbing over walls? Are the times changing? Is the noise fading? 'Cause I wanna get it all. Don't look
Folks, we just kicked off that discussion outside the room on Torquay, but Pewter Place is our next option. Mike Brown, we won't keep you waiting. We'll just wind into this one and we'll get you an update a bit later on Torquay. We're going into Northwood. Mike Brown has been busy in the area as he always is. So Mike, thanks for the opportunity. To the Greys, we appreciate it, and I must congratulate you on the immaculate nature of your presentation. And Kim, I know you've done 90% of that, as you were telling us last night, so that's very, very good. So let's have a look at the formalities of the agreement. The freehold estate, 767 square metres, so for the pilots among you, that'll be an enticing parcel. Legal description is absolutely exact and on the button. I see great channels, excellent fridge freezer is going to stay in that perfect spot for it in the kitchen. A ventilation system within the house, you know about that. All other chattels are as read. 14th of December is the settlement date. Again, that's pretty convenient and pretty handy. If we're looking at ticking boxes for the end of the year, that's good for you. I think this home will be good for you. I don't use the word immaculate very often, but I think I'm going to use it on this occasion because it is in just absolutely pristine condition, tucked away down the drive. I'm very fond of Pewter Place too. It's a lovely cul-de-sac, high standard of real estate throughout it. And this is a shining example of it as well. A full family layout. I really appreciate the aspect for son in this one. Very generous open plan living. That family room is really well configured. I think the magic's in the really accessible, large, contemporary kitchen that you enjoy means that many hands will make light work, hopefully if you're rostered on. The separate lounge is ideal for family and when you're having guests around and entertaining, you know that. But the connection to the outdoors, that's absolutely magical. It's a really sunny spot. Bedrooms get their dose in the morning, of course, and it runs right around for you. Unimpeded sunshine, lovely garden, citrus-free joa trees, peaches as well. So you enjoy the bounty of that. Extra parking, double internal access garage, lots of storage with the home. And, of course, the master suite, I saved the best to last, of course, for the breadwinner. You'll enjoy that trifecta of treats, being a walk-in robe, ensuite, and your own access to your outdoors. Mike, you normally like having a bit of an opinion on the process.
I'll keep it pretty short, Mark.
Oh, that'd be good.
Firstly, thank Kim and Kerry for the opportunity. It's always a pleasure working with the top people, so thanks again, guys. But look, yeah, great situation there, isn't it? Probably one of the top streets in Northwood. So yeah, best of luck.
Good stuff. Not really about luck, madam, it's about who plays out their strategy with a plume, isn't it? What's it to be? Anyone here going to start? This is your chance to dictate terms. Call out a good strong bid. Anytime you like. Maybe a mid-7. Harley always working the floor, good man. 750, yours or mine? Not here all day, got the suit due back at 5. Okay, 750 is a vendor bid. There's your line in the sand. I want bids above that, so at 750 stays with the owners. Clear and simple there. It's $750,000 for a heck of a lot of home here. I'd 767 squares reserve at the end of the road. 750, first call. Second call. 761, $11,000 bid, ma'am. Good on you. It's 761. Who's got another 11 for me? Do we go to the 72? It's 61 now, here and now. For Pewter Place to take the gold medal here at 761. First call. Second call. Third call. I'm going to vendor bid against you once. If you're my only bidder, I welcome you back in. 772, that's the next bid. At 772, if you want to run it to 83, I'll work with you and work with you alone. At 772, first call. Second call. Third the money? 775. I'm not going to trifle with you, ma'am. At 775. If there's no better bid, I'll invite you out for the chat. Anyone here and now? 7.75. Someone run it to the 8. Once. Twice. Third. My only bidder, as it appears at this early stage. The opportunity is going to be yours, though. Come on out. I'll just ask you to be comfortable, and I'll come and talk to you a minute once I've got my instructions.
Out through hell, got out of breath. Then I found you must be God's sign. Nothing goes bad under your spell. Kinda feels like I'll never die. If you keep me waiting, I'm not moving, I'm here. Keep me waiting. I got trust in you, dear. They say less is more, it's true. Only one I need is you.
Right, folks, we've got a couple of negotiations going, as you're well aware, so we'll just go straight on to our property in Parklands, Innis Road, and represented here by our lead marketing agent, Liz Lewis. Welcome to the room, and always a pleasure working alongside Liz, and she is from our Kaiapoi office. I'm going to go straight to the formal description of the property. It's an estate in freehold. It's positioned on a 604 square metre parcel of land, more or less, stated on CB 32F542 as Lot 1 54995 in the Canterbury Land Registry. No changes to the chattel list that's being offered by the sellers. A settlement date of the 15th of December 2022 is noted in the agreement. And look, folks, there is just so much to love about this private family home tucked away behind a fully fenced section with plenty of space for family and pets. I don't think you're going to be disappointed with the recent upgrade to the kitchen and the bathroom, new floor coverings, and I love how the house has been painted in a very neutral tone, offering you plenty of choice with your interior decorating. This location, it's always high on buyers' lists. It's so close to schools, local amenities, bus routes, and of course a real easy distance to the beach, and of course that Bottle Lake plantation. So, folks, I'm going to open the auction. Who's spending Christmas at the beach? Now, I have been informed that there is strong conditional interest, but at this very time, right here, right now, we're seeking unconditional interest on the floor. So I'm looking for a cash and opening bid. It's your last opportunity to engage here in the auction, cash and unconditional. Any interest whatsoever? All appears quiet at this stage, but I'll just give you a little more of an opportunity. And I say it's just a fantastic location right there close to the beach. That Bottle Lake plantation, great if you've got a bike, walking with the dogs. Any unconditional interest whatsoever? Final opportunity. Okay, to our owners, to Liz, it appears that we don't have an unconditional buyer, but therefore I just want to say to those conditional buyers who are writing, I know, offers as we speak, we're going to be presenting all offers on Friday at 2 p.m. at the Kaipoi office, so make contact with Liz Lewis, and I know that you're going out tonight to write up one, and all the very best to our sellers. Right, thank you. We'll just be back with an update where Mark is with his...
Running through the lights of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my charm. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright.
No matter where we go, our memories won't fade away. So I don't look below.
storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns.
Yes, thanks, Rachel. Stop mixing them around. Hey, folks, we'll go back up to the Horonui, shall we? And, I mean, we're not going vastly away from the last property, really. Conical Hill. You can see it right there, can't you? See the apartments? So, hey, great opportunity to get into this dress circle of Hanma Springs. Jackie Frame has done it again. Her and Sue have been providing all the information and getting you all to come and inspect the section, which is a freehold one. It's 635 square metres, good size, isn't it? That's dream home material. Prime section of that size. 15th of December is our settlement date that we've got struck down here, and the rest of the contract is clean, it is concise. Well, say no more. I just think you want to get the creative juices flowing. Let your imagination run wild. You've worked hard, and when an opportunity like this comes up right where you want it, in the best spot, right, can't be better. Lake, reserve right beside you. Yes, it's close to the action, but there's not much traffic on this street. You might, again, watch out for those pedal cars cruising by. Look, you just wander down and you have the run of the place. You get to do all the exciting things that it offers, but you're back at your home base, enjoying yourself. What are your plans? Who have you employed to do your design? Maybe you do all that work yourself, then you've got the opportunity to do it. So I would say grab it while it's there. You deserve it, and get yourself into 25 Chisholm Street right here, right now. Start us away. What's the strategy, team? 25 Chisholm Street. Chisholm Crescent, pardon me.
500,000.
500,000. Harley active with another bit in there. Harley Mannion, Jackie's cohort from the Hanma office at 500,000. It's a reasonable place to start. Are we working with a 20 or someone maybe say a 50? First call, Sue, what's your move? Second call. Third call at 5. You know, Harley, I'll tell you what to do. I reckon I've had enough vendor bids for today. So if there's no other competition, I'm just going to have a conversation with Harley and his buyers outside the room. Once, twice, third. Just you and I, guys. Come on out, we'll offer you the opportunity.
And you may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus.
used to be the lost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it, and so hard to get it. And so hard to get it. I used to be the ghost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the lost boy running insane. Used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. Used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it. It's so hard to get it. So hard to get it. I used to be the ghost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. heart racing? Is there fire in your veins? Are your bones burning? Is your skin yearning? 'Cause you're driving me insane. I kinda feel like I saw the light. You got me way up 1,000 miles. Can we stay right here in this atmosphere like we're flying out in space? Don't look down. Up this high, we'll never hit the ground. Don't look down. See the sky, we're gonna reach it now. Don't look down. Don't look climbing over walls? Are the times changing? Is the noise fading? 'Cause I wanna get it all. Don't look down. Don't look down. This high, I'll never hit the ground. Don't look down. See the sky, we're gonna reach it now. Don't look
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm
Running through the lights of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my jump. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright, alright, 'cause I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Yeah, alright, 'cause I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Yeah. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright. Alright, 'cause I'm free. Freer than I've ever been before. Yeah, baby, I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Yeah. Running through the lights of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my jump. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright. No matter where we go, our memories won't fade away. So I don't look below. I know we'll make it out okay. No matter where we go, our memories won't fade away. Holding on to you, holding on too tight. Don't wanna let go, can we let this moment live until the end of time? It's a scary world, filled with so much doubt. I can't be sure, but will you stay with me and let this all play out? All we have is one more night. Don't be sad, I know we'll be alright. Facing the unknown. When it's time, I'll let you go. Presents are still
540 became, ladies and gentlemen, we had 540. We had a lengthy discussion. We stretched that to 616,500. We need some more to get that sold. So if you're looking for a 600 square metre plus section with a solid brick and tile with plenty of upside, nice comfort, good sun, good double garage, in a cul-de-sac close to the Edgar McIntosh Park with your own access to it, and in the Burnside High School zone. And you've got a little bit more than 616,500. Talk to Nathan and Becky Gilbert. The property is available and passed in from the auction floor. I've got an update coming for you on Pewter Place and also on Chisholm Crescent. Okay, Jeffrey Twiss, a nice effort earlier in the day, but here we go. I mean, gee, you do well with the properties you get to market. Perfection on both accounts. At 310 Innis Road in St Albans, which is, of course, such a popular area. And I think it's got to be pretty brave to a man that grades a property 100 out of 100, but I could not find fault with this one here at 310 Innis Road. Christian, our seller, he is in the real estate industry, so he knows what it means to get a property right for sale. And Jeffrey, only a pleasure for you to have marketed this from top to toe and everything in between. It's in that good area. It's freehold. It's 680 square metres too, which is a brilliant parcel. Legals are accurate. Chattels are too. The fridge is staying with the property too, which just shows goodwill and completes that look in your kitchen there. Settlement 9th of December, so hey, what are we now, the 30th of November? 10 days, you move in. I think you should be excited about that. Like I say, I carry a microscope in my kit bag for when I'm inspecting property, and this one came up, couldn't find a blemish. Striking street appeal, as you can see. It's a classic St Albans bungalow, but not as we know it. The garden, the lawns, the brand new aggregate driveway, the exterior of the home that's been freshly painted, roof's in great nick. These are impressions that I found very, very strong. The quality's upheld on the inside. Gorgeous entranceway, lovely hallway, sunny bedrooms, 3 of those. Bathrooms absolutely been minted right up to the minute. Kitchen's in exactly the same way with the contemporary decor on those gorgeous timber floors. Lovely big comfortable lounge, as you can see here. The addition of the new deck is a stunner. And just we were there later in the afternoon, 4 o'clock, the sun was beginning to bless it there. It's nice and secure. You're close to everything you need to be, of course. Double garaging, that's had the carpet as well. So, Jeff, I mean, everything's had the tricky and expensive work done. So, you know, if you're advising a young person or a new person on real estate, I know you would have directed their interests right here for us now. Calling for your opening bids, 310 Innis Road. It's a heck of a good address. Skip down to the Merivale Village, Melbourne Park, even closer. Watch those Crusaders train. We're not going to sell a house in this condition for $650. I mean, I can welcome you into the bidding there. So you could be my leading hope at this stage. At $650, sure you would. You would buy it off the slides for that. There's not a stitch out of place. First call. But all done with empathy, all with the feel. Second call at $650. There must be a 10 or a 20. Third call. We've got $660, perhaps. I'll take a vendor bid at $660, but last I'll put buyers on notice. First chance. Second call, vendor bid. Third call. Look, Jeffrey, I'm not seeing any action. Straight there, we just, you know, I'm not going to give too much away, but 700,000 won't own it. I don't want to mislead. You've got to be much better than that. Talk to Jeff Twist straight away. Go and inspect the property if you haven't. You'll fall in love with it, and it will compare brilliantly against others. Christian, if you're looking on, thanks very much. We go to that third stage. We're back for Boundary Road again, just a moment. Rhiannon Moss, come and step forward. We've got this lifestyle property, your speciality in the famous paradise of Swannanoa, 218 Boundary Road. A significant day for Peter and Marg as we offer up this home that, well, they simply fell in love with. And with an image like that, how could you not? It is really God's own, this gorgeous part of the world at 218 Boundary Road. We've got 10 acres of it, 4.005 hectares of the good stuff, which is Lot 7 Deposited Plan 387213, Certificate of Title 349100. The list of chattels, well, it's absolutely exact. You've got Christmas to get over with and you are going into January, but it's 2023, of course. Just by way of the chattels, I do note the fridge freezer, Fisher and Paykel, the projector and the fitted screen stay with it, the wall-mounted Panasonic TV and big irrigation set, 100-metre hose and the 80-metre, the butterfly stands and the 10 sprinklers form part of that chattel list. So just so you're aware, you've got that good agricultural equipment as well as all the screen area in the main house. 27th of January, like I say, is the settlement date. 'Twas love at first sight for our good owners. Drove up the drive, around the circle, in through the gorgeous entranceway, lovely big spacious lounge, in a trance-like state at this stage, through the family room, out onto the deck, and then before them saw the farmland, said, this is the one, we are having it. I hope you got the chance to see it, and I hope you've got a purpose for this awesome studio area. These good photographers, these people who have been working with, and they've used it well, but good size for a billiard table. You could actually fit a full size in there. Kerry, I think you and I could go quite well in that room as well. But back to the main home, of course, really spacious living, that big lounge with the log burner, that is for your whole family and friend group. Are going to be able to sit back and relax and have a good old catch up. Kitchen binds it all together. That's good stuff with the granite bench tops, double oven and excellent breakfast bar, big family room, also sunny, central deck, which is beautiful and sheltered. Just enjoy your outlook over to your arable and lush land. It's well fenced and sheltered. Over on the studio wing, well, you've got the internal access garage. There's extra carporting, but there's a whole lounge suite for the youngsters. Lots of bedrooms and another bathroom. Master on the own side with that subtle separation. Office and work from home galore. But really just breathe in the fresh air out of Swannanoa. You know you've got the Mandeville shops if you're nipping down for a bottle of milk or the newspaper, but largely you've got the best for your own. Okie dokes, well, Rhiannon Moss, she specialises in parcels like this. She's been very proud to represent it. Now my good man leaps forward with a good bid to start. This is where you say 1-1, sir, just like we talked about. $10 acres, the 4 round hectares, beautiful shelter, established paddocks, a real chef's kitchen. 1-1's vendor bid. You may have been foxing with me, but you're not. At 1-1 on the vendor bid, you go straight to 1-2 or happy to work with a 50 if you like. At 1,100,000 for 218 Boundary Road. Second call. Live years longer living out here. Third call. Well, I'll go to 1,150. Easy on behalf of the owners. At 1,150,000. Second call vendor bid. Third call at 1,150. Scott, they're not putting their hands up for me, are they? On Boundary Road. You just got to kick on to that next stage, Rhiannon, and get back to everybody. Marg and Peter will understand. Look, I will increase the vendor bid to 1.3. There's got to be value north of that, doesn't it? You know, lots of land, beautiful home, expansive home. So at 1.3, that one's not for sale. We pass on and go to the next stage. Lifestyle where it's at the moment, sir, I could recommend you go out, take the short drive out to Swannanoa. I like the fact you're sitting back down in here, Ryan Rose, so I'll just go and talk to my agent, Jackie, and we'll see what's what. Okay, the Hanma team have been out in force and working hard. Always good to work with no-nonsense Hanma people, Huranui. Now look, we've got a new bid, as Jeremy just brings up, the 500 that we left at. You've been decent to work with, Rose. What's the figure you've bid? 580. At $580,000 for this ultra-central location. 600 plus squares. Mark and Steph are saying Just your final word, Mark. Sell it.
Yep.
We're on the market and selling $580,000, 25 Chisholm Crescent. No late bids. It goes, it goes. Congratulations. Well done, Harley. That has gone and sold. Your beauty. Well done, Jackie Frame. Successful day for you. Sue Mercer as well. And Harley, you've bid well with your people too. Right, just get an update on Pewter.
I used to be the lost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it, and so hard to get it. Lost boy running insane. Used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. Used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it. It's so hard to get it.
Pewter Place. This lady's got to go and pick up her children. We're live. Megan, call out the number. 850. I've got instructions we can sell. 18 Pewter Place at 850,000 is sold! Well done. Good work, Mike. And Neil deserves a DB. Thanks for your patience and your persistence. Very well done. Excellent. Good for you. Well done.